Hello everyone and welcome to Smart Code. So in this short and concise tutorial you are going to learn what CSS type selector is and how do we write and use it. Are you ready? So let's check it out. I set up a simple HTML document that we are going to use in this tutorial, and in the document I have a heading element, two paragraph elements and an empty div. And this is the result in the browser, and as you can see there is no styling effects, and we are going to style these tags using CSS type selector. So let's just connect the CSS file to the document, and here inside the CSS file we will write CSS type selector. Now the type selectors are extremely efficient and they are very easy to apply because they have exactly the same name as the tag they style. For example, if I want to style HTML tag, so the type selector name will also be HTML. And for HTML body tag, the selector name will be body. So a type selector selects the HTML element by name. Let's now write type selector for every tag we have in our HTML document. As now you have noticed, type selectors are very easy to apply. Now these selectors are ready to style the tags they are pointing to. Let's now write some style properties for each selector and style up the document. Now I have programmed all the selectors with some rules. So just save the file and check the result in the browser. And there you see the result. It seems all the selectors are working fine. Our HTML document has got coral color and the body has got light blue, and our heading has a border underneath. Paragraphs now have gray background, and our empty div has now transformed into a circle. So now you have experienced how do we write type selectors, and despite the fact they are very easy to apply, we don't use them so often because type selectors are global and they work across the board. And that means a single selector applies to every occurrence of the targeting tag. For example, this P selector applies to both the paragraphs we have in the document. And what if you want some paragraphs to look different from other paragraphs? Then you will definitely use some other sort of selector instead of type selector. And fortunately in CSS there are many different ways to do that. And you can style elements differently using either the class selector or the ID selector. However, using type selector on the HTML and the body tag is very common due to the fact that there can only be one HTML tag and one body tag in a single page. So there is no chance for conflicts, right? So in this tutorial, you learn how do we write type selectors and how do they work. And the next step is go ahead and check out ID and class selectors. And thanks for watching this tutorial.